What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Wrestle Wellbeing. As you can tell by the title of this video, it is another rewrite, but this is going to be the final rewrite in this series of rewrites that I've been doing on this channel. I said rewrite 3 times there in space of 5 seconds, so that's probably a new record. I hope they've enjoyed this series of rewrites that I've done. I want to say thank you to everybody that put in these requests. This one today, it's my own personal request. As you can see by the title of the video and also by the banner below, I'm going to be rewriting The Fiend versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37. Now, as we know, this match wasn't particularly liked by a lot of the wrestling community, particular fans in the arena that night, and it's not hard to see why. As we know, Vince McMahon wasn't very much in touch with wrestling fans watching at the time. Thought that he knew what fans wanted, but he didn't for many, many reasons, most because he's a very old person. But anyway, so just want to start off by saying that this I'm actually rewriting the match entirely. So this match isn't a one-on-one contest between Randy Orton and The Fiend. What I've done is I've changed it. Well, you'll see when I get to the booking. But one thing I do want to state is there's no Alexa Bliss. I'm very sorry for all the Alexa Bliss fans out there. I myself am a big Alexa Bliss fan, but I felt as though she didn't need to be in this match. So, hope that you guys will enjoy this. I've really enjoyed writing this rewrite, if I'm honest. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy myself rewriting The Fiend versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37. So, the rewrite doesn't start at WrestleMania itself. It actually starts on the SmackDown before Mania. Randy Orton's in the ring. He's cutting a promo about Bray Wyatt, about The Fiend, saying how he's going to destroy him at WrestleMania, that he burnt The Fiend to cinders, that he destroyed the aura of The Fiend. Lights go out. On the screen plays the Firefly Funhouse theme. As we see the Funhouse, the camera focuses on a familiar yet now unsettling Firefly Funhouse. The bright colours seem muted, the cheerless silence broken only by the crackling of unseen mechanisms. Bray sits at the table, but his usual jovial demeanour is gone, replaced by a chilling stillness. Rambling Rabbit cowers in the corner, his eyes wide with fear, with his paws over his eyes. Randy, I'm not going to do a Bray Wyatt impression because I can't manipulate his voice. Randy, you tread where you do not belong. You seek to defile what is sacred. You think this is a game? A spectacle for your twisted amusement? Bray reaches over to a gym bag and pulls out a Randy Orton puppet. Its painted smile looks grotesque. Bray grabs the doll, slowly twists its head until it snaps off. Bray says, "The Funhouse remembers. It remembers the flames. It remembers the betrayal. The laughter you hear, it is not joy, Randy. It is the echo of broken promises, a symphony of a shattered family." The camera pans around the room, revealing subtle but disturbing changes. Mercy the Buzzard's eyes glow red. Huskus the pig boy whimpers in a darkened corner, and Abby the witch appears to be decaying. You wanted to see the darkness. You wanted to extinguish the light. Congratulations, Randy. You have your wish. But be warned, the darkness has a hunger of its own. Ray slowly rises out of his chair, his eyes fixated on the camera, his voice a low, menacing whisper. WrestleMania, it will be your reckoning. There will be no escape, no turning back. The funhouse will become your personal hell. A reflection of the torment you have inflicted, and the Fiend, he awaits. He has been patient, but his hunger grows with each passing moment. Ray steps closer to the camera, his shadow now engulfing the camera lens. Prepare yourself, Randy. Prepare to face the consequences of your sins. Prepare to lose yourself in the endless corridors of your own nightmares. In the Firefly Funhouse, there is no mercy, only suffering. The feed cuts to black, leaving only the faint, distorted sound of children laughing. And the Fiend's screech as you hear, "Let me in." We come to WrestleMania 37, and Randy Orton's theme music plays, but we do not see Randy come out on stage. Instead, the cameras pan onto the Titantron, where we see a feed into the Firefly Funhouse. That's right. It's Randy Orton versus the Fiend in a Firefly Funhouse match. I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely loved Fiend versus John Cena, Firefly Funhouse. I think it was amazing. I don't know about you guys, but I loved it. So that's what I'm going with here. The Funhouse set is eerily quiet as Randy Orton hesitantly enters. The usual playful music is replaced by a dissonant, almost accusatory theme. Bray, in his Funhouse persona, welcomes Randy with a sinister smile, promising a journey through his past. Orton looks at Bray, bemused, wondering what is he doing. Bray just gestures to the door. You'll find everything you need through there, Randy. Have fun. As Randy walks through the door slams shut behind him. Lights go on above, and all you see is a corridor with a banner above it with the plaque, "The Hall of Betrayal." Orton finds himself in a corridor lined with portraits. Each portrait comes to life depicting a wrestler Orton has wronged. The first one, a shadowy figure in the shape of a Wolverine, representing Orton's early betrayal and rise to become the youngest world heavyweight champion. Next, a 2x4 wrapped in barbed wire with a flannel vest. A recreation of the brutal hardcore match between Randy Orton and Mick Foley, highlighting Orton's ruthless streak. A casket appears, which is engulfed in flames, symbolizing Orton's disrespect and also attempts to end the career of The Undertaker. Next portrait is a chain link fence representing the intense rivalry of Randy Orton versus John Cena and Orton's often underhanded tactics. The next one, a throne with a sledgehammer, symbolizing Orton's ambition and betrayal of Evolution and Triple H. Next is a burning cross, a stark reminder of the feud between Orton and Edge and Orton's destructive actions. The next one is a single spotlight, representing Orton taking away Christian's world title win. One of the final ones is just, all you can hear is a distorted, almost mocking taunt of yes, 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 recalling Orton's role in the Authority's oppression of Daniel Bryan. And finally, a broken mirror, reflecting Orton burning the Fiend. And just as he's about to walk past the broken mirror, the pictures go up in flames. The Funhouse puppets react with horror and judgment, acting as a twisted Greek chorus. As Orton goes through the next door, he finds himself in a confession booth. Orton is forced into the booth, where he must listen to audio clips of his most infamous promos and actions, each one highlighting a different act of betrayal and cruelty. Bray, as a twisted preacher, demands repentance. You must ask for forgiveness, Randy. Orton freaks out and kicks the door open. As Orton stumbles through the booth, he drops to his knees. He's now in a graveyard. With tombstones bearing the names of wrestlers Orton has RKO'd, the ghosts of these wrestlers rise, each delivering a short, accusatory line about Orton's actions. You could have, if they would allow this, Mr. Kennedy would appear. Kofi Kingston appears, and other wrestlers that Orton has used his backstage influence to derail their pushers. Next, Orton falls through the floor, through the graveyard, into a room filled with snakes, each representing a different aspect of his manipulative and venomous personality. He must navigate this room very carefully, confronting the symbolic embodiment of his own nature. As Randy finally gets through the room of snakes, he throws open double doors into a trial room. The trial of Randy Orton. The Funhouse characters stage a mock trial with Orton as the defendant. The evidence is a series of clips showcasing his most heinous acts. Bray Wyatt acts as both judge and prosecutor, delivering a scathing indictment of Orton's career. The Fiend's judgment with a chilling revelation. As the Fiend appears for Orton's judgment, the lighting in the Funhouse shifts. Instead of the usual red glow, there's a flickering, almost static-like quality to the illumination. The Fiend doesn't immediately focus on Orton. Instead, he turns slightly towards a darkened corner of the room and just points to a chair. All you hear in the background is the Fiend whispering, "Yeah." His voice laced with a strange mix of amusement and pity. And in the background you hear the voice of Bray, "Look who still wants to play." The camera slowly pans to the corner the Fiend is addressing and pointing towards. Partially obscured by shadows, sitting on a dilapidated rocking chair is a figure instantly recognizable as John Cena. He looks disheveled, his eyes wide and seemingly vacant. nothing behind the eyes of Cena. He wears the same Never Give Up t-shirt, but it's torn and dirty. He rocks back and forth, slightly muttering under his breath, "Never give up, never give up, never give up." Cena looks up at Orton with a flicker of recognition, his voice weak and strained. "Randy, help me. I can't get out." Orton stares in disbelief. A mixture of shock and horror washes over his face. As Orton jumps back up, the image of Cena trapped and seemingly broken within the funhouse is deeply unsettling to Randy. It serves as a stark reminder of the long-lasting and potentially irreversible damage the Fiend can inflict. Bray, still in his funhouse persona, skips over to Cena almost in a condescending way, patting him on the head. "Silly C Nation leader, you thought you could leave. This is forever, just like Randy's past." Bray then turns to Orton, his playful demeanour returning, but with a slightly darker edge. "See, Randy? Some wounds never truly heal. Some playgrounds never truly let you go." Orton, visibly shaken and disturbed by the horrifying journey through his past and the unsettling sight of his once great enemy, now true friend John Cena, trapped and broken in the corner. Orton faces the Fiend with a mixture of anger and a dawning sense of dread. Orton throws everything he has at the Fiend, punches, kicks, signature moves, everything he has at the Fiend. However, the Fiend is impervious to the pain. His slightly grim, never faltering demeanour. His maniacal laugh echoes through the funhouse. Orton attempts an RKO, but the Fiend counters with unnatural speed, catching Orton in a tight grip, planting him with a Uranagi. The funhouse puppets watch in a silent, eerie anticipation. Bray's playful demeanour vanishes, replaced by a chilling intensity in his eyes as he observes the unfolding events. The Fiend stares deeper into Orton's eyes, a low growl emanating from him. He whispers words that seem to echo Orton's deepest fears and regrets. And all the while, the Firefly Funhouse characters all say the same. "I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand." The camera pans back over to Cena, who repeats the same thing. "I hear voices in my head." As Orton struggles, the Fiend's grip tightens, the mandible claw looming. With a sudden sickening snap, the Fiend picks up Orton, slams him to the mat, and locks in the mandible claw. Orton thrashes and claws, his face contorted in pain and terror. The funhouse seems to close in, the whisper of his past betrayals growing louder. The image of John Cena, still rocking, now silent in the corner, serves as a grim premonition of Orton's potential fate. Orton's movements become weaker, his struggles less frantic. The life seems to drain from his eyes as the Fiend maintains his relentless grip. Bray Wyatt, acting as referee, counts the pin. 1, 2, 3. As Orton goes limp, Bray's sick and twisted laugh resonates. The Fiend finally releases the mandible claw and Orton lays motionless on the floor. Seemingly unconscious and broken, the funhouse erupts in a cacophony of unsettling sounds. The puppets' distorted laughter, the echoing whispers, and the eerie distorted funhouse theme plays in a minor key. The Fiend stands over Orton with a malevolent glee. He points down to Orton and towards the still motionless John Cena in the corner, as if to emphasize the finality of their situation. Bray steps towards Orton, his funhouse persona returning, but now tinged with a disturbing sense of victory. As he picks up Orton and drags him over to Cena, another rocking chair appears. Bray throws Orton into the chair, makes both of the men look at him and says, "Yowie wowie! Randy finally made a friend! Forever." He now looks over to Cena and pats him on the head and turns back to the camera, his smile wide and unsettling. The Funhouse always wins. The camera lingers on Orton's defeated form, then slowly pans back to the haunting image of Cena, still trapped and unresponsive. The message is clear. The Fiend's victory is not just a physical one, it's a complete and utter psychological dismantling of Orton, leaving him potentially lost within the nightmarish reality of the Firefly Funhouse, perhaps even joining Cena in his eternal torment. The match ends with the unsettling feeling that Orton's ordeal has just begun. The feed cuts, the lights come back up in the arena, and all you'll see in the middle of the ring is a rocking chair. And the Fiend's laughter plays over the announcements. So that is how I would rebook the Fiend versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37, guys. I really did love doing this rewrite because it just allowed me to be more creative, because I feel as though the Fiend character, you can be more creative with this character because of the lore that comes with it. You don't want any spookiness. You don't need any theatrics like The Undertaker he was having in Ministry of Darkness days. You just have it that he is a horror movie character. And for me, this sort of makes it a bit better for the fans as well, because we see what happened with Cena in the Funhouse, because obviously when Bray passed away, Cena just came back. There was no change in him. There was no reference to him being in the Funhouse at all, and it just seemed a bit wasted in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the series. I really did enjoy doing these rewrites. I want to give a shout out to everyone who gave me any requests for these rewrites as well. Massively appreciate them. But that is all for this video today, guys. Like I say, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, share with friends. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments below, and I will try my best to make it better. By the time this video comes out, I will have done at least 2 interviews with wrestlers that I'm really excited about interviewing. First one is Drew Ashlin, and the other one is Erin Jacobs. 2 people that I've been following for quite a while, and they are absolutely phenomenal talents. So I would definitely go and check them out. As always, guys, make sure that we look after each other. Mental health is a big thing. We need to make it so that everyone feels welcome and everyone feels safe in the community. Thank you for joining me today, guys. I hope that you're all really well. Hope you have a good week. Catch you later.